What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video today. I've got to talk about something that is bugging me big time in NBA 2K25 MyTeam. And it has everything to do with the new Torpedo challenges that you guys can grind for a free 100 overall event card. Okay, I gotta set something straight. I hate the fact that this is a quote-unquote event. I hate it because it's not an event, bro. This is the furthest thing from an event that I have ever seen with my own two eyes. Now, honestly, anything Galaxy, Opal, and below, sure, go grind these things out. Now, I will say, like, if you do grind these things out, and I'm not hating on it, but if you do grind these things out, I'm trying to find the right words for it. It's not necessarily the worst value. If you grind out the Galaxy Opals, the pink diamonds, like, you can do a lot worse. However, when you get to talking about the Dark Matters or the semifinals token and the championship token, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm just telling you guys, it is absolutely ridiculous. So, like, sure, if you grind for a Galaxy Opal piece, you get an extra 40,000 MT. But the worst part about it is the 100 overall piece, the championship piece, is locked behind a massive paywall. And it was the same thing with the Bracket Busters event. Like, I would love to get all of these things done, all of these things accomplished, but it's locked behind a massive paywall. Unless you have millions and millions and millions of MT, you are not getting these championship things done, right? And it just bugs me because unless you have all of the MT in the world, it's not even plausible. It's not even possible to make it happen. Now, I will say, if you do play in 3 King of the Court games tomorrow, you do get a semifinals token, which is good. It's solid, right? That's basically a free 117,000 MT for you guys if you downgrade to a shoe. So I had 100% playing King of the Court tomorrow, but I just hate the fact that they call this an event. It's not an event. And the reason it's not an event is because if you grind Breakout and grind the game, you barely get any event cards. Like, again, I play the game a little bit, right? But I don't get enough cards to make it worth my time as far as this event is concerned. I just don't. And I would love for this event to actually be something that is worth everybody's time, that everybody can grind and get rewarded for playing the game. But it's just not worth it. And again, I've played enough showdown games, I've played enough breakout games to know and understand how long it takes truly to get rewarded. You know, and all of these, oh wow, that's awesome that I got all those things and I can add them to, you know, my MT collection, but that's not really going to be impactful. The only thing that's super impactful is those big time challenges for those big time agendas, but it's locked behind a massive paywall. I just hate the fact that you have to use Torpedo Devin Booker. Let it be any Devin Booker, right? Give everybody a free agent Devin Booker and let it be any Devin Booker and make the challenges harder for all I care. Make it an actual grind that is attainable. Like I said, if you want to make the challenges more difficult, that's fine, right? Up the challenges. Make it 1,000 points, rebounds, and assists with Devin Booker, but make it any Devin Booker and give people a grindable Devin Booker with these Season 5 challenges. There are so many more things that 2K could do to make this better. But honestly, they don't care. They don't care. What they want people to do is to spend MT on packs, get their squad in position. And so they have to buy these expensive cards like this Chris Webber, like, you know, these expensive cards that are fine. But it's sad. You know, like, it's sad even for myself. I want to complete the Bracket Busters challenges. I do. I want to get these things done because I think for myself, it would be worth it MT-wise to do. But at the end of the day, it's ridiculous. Everything you've got to grind out. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It does not make sense to me. And so the fact of the matter is, these challenges are only for the top 1%, not even the top 1%, but the biggest spenders on this game. If you're not a massive spender on this game, these quote-unquote challenges aren't for you. And I'm not hating on you, I'm just being realistic. I want to save you guys the stress of trying to grind out all these challenges and work your way towards, you know, the best rewards on the game. Because a lot of people want to go get Zach Edey. I read a tweet yesterday. somebody had spent $500 on the game. They had grinded out all the challenges, and they were still a long ways away from Zach Edey, or was it Blake Griffin? I don't remember. I think it was actually Blake Griffin. They wanted Blake Griffin. They had spent $500 on the game, and they were still so far from it. It's not realistic, guys. And that's what I want you guys to know and understand is like, if you guys want to play this event, play it for extra MT. It's my biggest piece of biggest piece of advice for you guys is, yeah, sure, it would be cool for everybody to go and be able to get all of, the new cards and be able to, get the Zach Edey's of the world. But it's simply put not realistic for you guys. And I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but if each and every time that 2K drops these events in the game, you spend hundreds of, I saw 2K James, right? He replied to a tweet and said he spent $900 to get a 100 overall card. $900 to get Blake Griffin. This is no longer an event, guys. It's no longer an event. And even if you spend all your MT and grind all these challenges, it's still not an event. It's not an event. And if I were you guys, what would I do? Well, honestly, and then I'm saying this realistically, what I would do is I would sit on this Torpedo snipe filter. Now, again, these cards are going to go down massively in price. So maybe you could sit on this Galaxy Opal filter. They're going to be like 50,000 coins by the end of today, maybe even cheaper. So don't overspend for them. But sit on this, whether it's Pink Diamond, whether it is, Galaxy Opal snipe filter, snipe these cards for cheap, and then grind the challenges and sell them back. Because honestly, if you get a Pink Diamond, if you get a, Galaxy Opal Torpedo card and you grind these challenges out, then whatever, it's worth it for MT. But I'm just trying to tell you guys, like, the fact that you've got to get to get a championship reward, you've got to go get Devin Booker. It's ridiculous. It's not plausible. It's not even possible. The only way, and again, if you did this and you did the triple threat events and you did all of these grinds, you still would not be able to get Zach Edey. Like if you did every one of these things, you still would not be able to get Zach Edey. Like you'd still have to pull packs and work your way up and grind the game to get Zach Edey and spend a bunch on the game. And so I'm to the point where it's like, yeah, playing King of the Court. Yeah, playing these things. But I hate the fact that this event, there's so much wrong with it, but I hate the fact that you've got to spend a bunch of MT to get these cards. And when I say a ton, 5 million plus. And then the fact that all of these rewards are so overpriced. I would love this event to actually be worth it, right? Let me go get Juan Dixon without having to lock in millions of MT. Make these things cheaper, guys. Let me actually get these cards without going broke on this game. Like, is that too much to ask for, 2K? Honestly, let me know. Is that too much to ask for? Because that's kind of where I'm at with the game right now is I would much rather, actually be able to get the cards I want to get and play the event, actually grind the event and have a chance at the end of it to get rewarded. But it's just not possible. It's not plausible. And so for myself, what am I going to do? I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm going to grind these challenges. I've got the MT to do so. But I don't know if I want to grind these challenges because at the end of the day, I got to grind the challenges. Then I got to downgrade all of those cards to get the amethyst and then make MT that way. And it just seems like I'm doing a lot for a little extra MT. And I just don't know if that's worth it. And again, I'm not hating on everything. I am hating on the fact that this should never be called an event. And the fact that 2K wants to call this event, it wants to call this an event, I personally think is sad. I do. I think it's sad, the fact that they can say that this is an event. This is not an event. Like, this honestly is not an event. This is an event for 2K to make crazy amounts of money off people that open these things up. That's really all it is, right? And I get sick and tired of people wanting to gas these events. Oh, 2K's back because they drop an event. All these events are, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, all these events is to get people to spend a ridiculous amount of money on the game. That's all these events are. Oh, I want Steph Curry and I want this, and honestly, I'm here to tell you, this box right here that guarantees yourself over 700,000 MT, this is probably one of the most worth it things to get in the entire game. And again, I'm not telling you it's worth it, but if you get this and downgrade your tokens and you get 700 MT, like this is more, like it's worth it. But again, at the end of the day, guess what? All it is helping 2K out. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I spent $900 and or I spent $500 and I need to get, how many more to get these cards. It just drives me insane. It drives me crazy. Because it's like, at the end of the day, you're spending all of that to basically, you're spending $900 to lock in for a 100 overall card. You're locking in $900. Like, you're basically paying somebody $900 to get Carmelo Anthony, to get Zach Edey. It bugs me. And that's with grinding out all of these challenges. That bugs me, man. It bugs me in a crazy way. So, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, do what you guys have to do. I don't want to sit here and pocket watch. But what I am going to do is tell you guys that this is no longer an event. Like, the event part of this is went out the window. It's not an event. All of this is something where 2K is like, give me your money. Give me your money. How much money do you guys got? Give it to me. That's all 2K wants. That's all 2K cares about. And the fact of the matter is, people are willing to spend it. People are willing to spend it. So, I don't know, for myself, I may, grind this thing out and just hope, I can sell these cards back for a decent amount and not lose a bunch of MT on it. But at the end of the day, just be careful. That's all I'm going to leave you guys with. Just be careful, with this event. Because 2K wants it to be like, oh, it's an event and it's something to play, it's something to grind. It's not. It's not. The only event that this is 2K's pockets going up. Like, that's the only event that's going on right now. And honestly, when I load up Twitter, or X, I should say, and I see, what people are saying about how much they're spending and they're hoping 2K drops more event cards, it's like, I get it, guys. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's like, do what you enjoy with your money, but just think about it. Just please think about what is behind this event, okay? It's not an event for us. It's an event for 2K. Okay, and that's really what it is. And like I said, this event would be so much better if we could actually get rewarded for grinding the game, right? If we could grind the game and get, actually be able to grind for Zach Edey. Honestly, if it was attainable to grind for Zach Edey without having to go broke on this game, then I wouldn't hate it so much. But that's the situation. That's where we're at right now, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, am I happy? No. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, I don't know. We'll see what I got to get done. But at the end of the day, I hate when people are gassing this to the moon. Oh, Ty, this event is so awesome. Shout out to 2K. No, it's not awesome. This event is basically seeing how much 2K can rip out of the community's pockets. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on. It's going to wrap it up for my video. Let me know your thoughts. If you're really enjoying this event, you must be rich. You must be loaded. And I'm not pocket watching, but it's the only people that can actually enjoy this event. As far as everybody else, sure, we can get a little extra MT here or there. And I'm not complaining about it. But that's the only way you can somewhat enjoy this event. That's going to wrap it up for our video. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.